God, I hate this delay. Hello, hello, hello.
Well, hey there, Els.
Hi,
Who
honey,
do
how
we
are you?
have? Oh, that's me. I am so sorry. Okay, now. Sorry. Hey, Lady Wolf. How are
Lady
you?
Wolf is in the house. Oh,
Poor Elle. She has a terrible headache. So I'm
how
going to
real
try not
bad.
to holler or be too loud tonight. I'll try to keep the screaming to a minimum.
No. You won't be you if you're not being loud. You know I love it when you're screaming.
Now, we don't want people to get the wrong idea.
Well, you're usually screaming to other people, so.
True. Yesterday it was the people at State Farm
Oh,
Insurance.
oh, good God. Over the accident?
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
Thought I was going to have an aneurysm dealing with. Oh.
You want me to come slap them around for you, babe? I'll slap them around.
You know, I have to say, our agent and the people in his office are wonderful. They really are.
It's the adjusters that suck.
Well, they hired a new guy, and bless his heart, he's an older gentleman, and I don't think he quite has a grip on the whole technology thing. And
Fantastic.
yeah, and he was having trouble getting the police report for their wreck. Anyway, to make a long story short, he should have had it at least a week ago, if not 2 weeks ago.
And he still
And
doesn't
he,
have it.
no, I had to tell him where to go to get it because my aunt just got on the phone and called the uh, state trooper's office, and they told her, and she told me, and I had to tell him.
Oh, good. So
And
we
I
played a
was,
great game of telephone. Hey, Curly, nice to see you in the room. Michelle is here. We're looking at
hey,
Sandy.
Michelle. Hey, Curly. Slurp. Hey, Sandy.
Let's just get that uncomfortable slurping thing out of the way, right?
Hey, it's our thing, man. Just like her and Amy have to hiss at each other. Hey.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what this looks like. Up close and personal.
There, I've appropriately greeted Curly.
There we go. How's everybody tonight? Oh my gosh.
And there's the Harry getting in. I'm serious. The minute the blue light comes on, man, he's up here. You're a camera whore. Do you know that? You're seriously a camera whore. Is there nothing else that you can do with your life? Hey. No, fat woman. Now give me treats.
Hey,
Arlene's in
Arlene.
the house. Hello, Arlene.
How are ya?
All right. We can all look at his butt while he eats his treats. He's trying to hide some.
Arlene says, hi, Laura, and a cat butt.
You know, we got this totally wrong. This is not the One Witch and a Crazy Lady show. This is the Harry's Butt show. Kitty porn. And I mean kitty, as in K-I-T-T.
Kitty, yes.
Why? Kitty. Kitty.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. So, I got, you guys saw these little charms that I got from my friend. She sent me these tiny little charms, and they're so adorable, and I love them.
Y'all, have y'all seen the new dangles in her shop? They
And
are so cute. I
so
love them.
I got the little charms and I had to reproduce them. So I just put out a video because I had to of course I had to do them and I had to do them big. So I did make some new charms. I don't know what, I'm probably going to give these away though.
Els, I have to say, the pokey tool with the big bulbous rose quartz looking beads,
Uh-huh.
I love it. And I would have, if somebody would have said out of everything, that would have been the one that would make me go, oh my goodness. I would have said the pink one? No. But
It's pink.
yes, it's beautiful. It really is. Kind of like, I love color. I absolutely love color. And I am the first one when I see like uh, a vintage, well, hello, Harry.
Oh, you missed one.
But when you see these vintage journals and everything in it is beige and cream and off-white and brown and light brown
And
and tan.
monochromatic and boring.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm usually the one that goes, put some color in
color in
it.
it.
So when you have Amy and all of her
Color.
gorgeous ass colors of paper, which one do I fall in love with?
The pink one.
No, the tea stained. The tea stained. Explain that to me.
I don't know.
I don't
I don't know.
understand it, but I absolutely love it. So, I don't know if my tastes are changing or if I'm like just broadening my horizons. Do y'all find that? Do you find that you like
Paper, scissors, and
stay?
vacation. Oh my, is here.
Hey, Lena. Do y'all find that you stay with pretty much the same sort of stuff, or do you find that your taste in like genres and you know what I'm saying? Like one day you like this, and then suddenly the next day you do a 180 and you're like, oh no, I like this.
I think for me, it always just depends on the thing. Because like some things I think belong in a certain color scheme, and other things it's like, why? Why?
Yeah, I've never. I have to say, I've never. Oh my God!
What?
Look at this. Can you see it?
I can see it. It's whoa.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'm telling you, you've got a beautiful paper pack there. You need to tell everybody what it is.
It's called Paradise Lost, and it's by AB Studio. I've never heard of it. Curly. Hey, Monica. Welcome. Curly says, squirrel. I'm sorry, y'all, but we all love paper here. I mean, I know y'all are the same way. Don't judge me.
Hi, my name is Els. I'm a paperaholic. It's been 3 seconds since I touched a piece of paper.
One day at a time, Els. One day at a time.
I know.
But anyway, I thought that was weird because but see, this is my ideal right here. Because
hold
this
on.
has
I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Thank you, Michelle. No judgment from Michelle. I can always depend on Michelle to be open-minded and kind and non-judgmental.
She was playing at the door. Oh, you know what? I think she might have hit that cart.
Uh-oh. Oh, Miss Lily got hurt. Poor baby. I hope she's okay. Y'all don't mind me. I'm just stuck in my head looking at this paper. Michelle, you're such a sweetie. Y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed to Michelle Noel Creations, I don't know how many of you in here are into crystals and that sort of thing, but they live, I'm not sure if you live in Tucson or near Tucson, but they go to the Tucson Gem Show every year, which is like the biggest gem show in the nation. And her and her husband, Rogerio, do beads too. Yes, beads too. Um, they do videos, and they are so slick and so professional. Oh, in the world, I did not realize that. Yeah, y'all please click on her name and subscribe to her channel and go check out some of the videos that Michelle posts because they're beautiful. The music, the cinematography, everything. They are absolutely beautiful. And I don't care if you've never been into crystals or whatever, you watch her videos and there's going to be something that you're going to be watching, and you're suddenly going to realize that you have slobber dribbling down your chin, and you're sitting there looking at it slack-mouthed, thinking, take my money, where do I get it? Y'all, they're I love their videos. They're so good. So just go over there and put her on her porch and show her some love.
Tess, did you do that?
And y'all know the drill. Be good to each other. I hope everyone in our shows go and show each other some love because we're all community. Yes, definitely enabler alert, Lady Wolf, because and everybody in when they do their premieres, it's so fun watching it with other people because you're all, there's something for someone. There's always I'm drooling on one thing and Donna's drooling on another thing and somebody else, and it's just fun. It's just fun to be there. So ring her bell and show up for her premieres because they're a lot of fun. You'll get to meet her hubby, Roger, and you'll see some of the prettiest rocks you ever saw in your life. Hey, Mary Kay, welcome. Hey, Kat, welcome. How is everybody?
Sorry.
Well, Curly, from what I understand, if you live in Arizona, you have no choice but to be a rock hound because you might trip over something beautiful. Because they introduced me to another guy in their video named Lapidary Dave, I think is his name. And oh my gosh. It's a rabbit hole, I'm telling you. It is a rabbit hole. Is Elle back?
I'm back.
Is Miss Lily okay?
Yeah, she was playing over here and she scratched herself.
Oh, poor baby. We could hear her. We weren't sure if it was serious or... it kind of depends on what mood they're in. Sometimes they'll be running and face plant straight in the floor. And then they remember what they were running after and they just hop up and keep running for it. And then other times they bump into something and they're like, my arm's gonna fall off. It hurts, it hurts.
You horrible people, my arm hurts.
Because it make it better.
Exactly.
Oh, Mary Kay says, I did rock hounding all my life. They go out to dig, my daddy and oldest are both rock hounds. They go out together to dig and such. That is so, you know, Carly, me and my papa did, we did metal detecting. I absolutely loved it. Those are some of my most favorite memories of when I was a little girl. Hello, Michelle. How are you, Michelle Cinderella? Now you're a journal maker. Donna. Prima Donna. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Good Lord. What you doing, Els?
Stuff. Okay.
Is that Miss Gigi?
Nope. Mikey just got home.
Oh, they're excited.
Yep.
How are you, Miss Donna? Oh my gosh. Look. Look, Els.
What? Oh,
Well,
that's pretty.
it's coming. It's a coming. There it is.
It's pretty.
I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
I've lost count.
I really like this paper. It reminds me of Stamperia, but way, way cheaper. Yep. I'm dying to start this, but I cannot. I have to finish my other... I did not just do that shit.
Oh.
Mixed media. I just made Kool-Aid papers. It came off good enough. I love these colors. It's not a lot of color, but it's some. It's better than none. And there was another thing I was going to show you, Els, that I don't know what I did with it though. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Guess what, Els?
What, honey?
I learned to sew.
What?
I learned to sew.
How did that happen?
I can sew in every one of my journals now.
Hi, Kat. What? Hi, Donna. Hi, Michelle. What?
Look at there.
It'll show up eventually. Wait, it's coming. Holy. Okay.
It's so cute.
Isn't that awesome though? Now I can just stamp my pages as though they're sewn.
You know that doesn't count, right?
Of course it counts. They're gonna have stitching along the edges. I wonder if you can you stamp on fabric?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be like a real journal maker. I'm so excited.
Oh,
China. Uh-oh. My earring just fell out. Oh well.
Oh, you're naked.
Well, the other one will come out then. It's hurting my ears anyway. Owie. Where the F fluff is your roach, girl? Oh, you're not on my channel, Donna. We're on a different channel.
Yeah, you're in my world now.
You're my peep. Els has her peeps. And some peeps we share. But I ain't sharing you. Use mines. I got you. Great. Now I got Kool-Aid all over my hand. That's cute. Sorry for slurping, y'all. We ate Chinese today, and hey, Hags. But we had Chinese today, and I cannot get enough to drink. It's driving me crazy. Look what I found.
What did you find?
Sugar-free.
Better be sugar-free.
Nummy. No, I got some wipes for my desk, and I don't know what I did with them. Man, I can't. I'm having a CFS day.
Can't find shit.
Can't find shit. Y'all ever have a CFS day? Or am I the only one?
No, I do it all the time.
No, it did. Look. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, don't say no sugar-free.
I thought it did.
Woman?
Well, I have both conditions, Michelle. Donna, are you leaving? Bye, Donna. Good night.
Bye, Donna.
What's tonight? Tuesday night?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
That is really neat. I really
Oh, you're
like
still
this.
playing with that?
Hmm?
Still playing with it?
Well, I was looking how he used them on. It's a. Amy, did you see it? It's a flame. Well, it's a flame stencil. And I just think it's cute. Hey, Kennedy. How are you, baby girl?
Kennedy.
Look how cute to put flames at the bottom of a tag or around a journaling card. That's really cute. That'll go good with my new papers. And then I found this. These are actually tools for doing nails.
Yeah, but that works. Doesn't matter.
But it's got the little, you know, the little balls at the end where you can do the flowers and stuff. And then I loved all these little bitty, teeny tiny, detailed. I mean, look at this. How can you see how? Look at all the Kool-Aid on my hand. I'm like a little kid. How tiny that brush is. They're all teeny, teeny, tiny. But I like stuff like this to do, um, like eyes, and to add like a teeny tiny black eyeliner to an eye, or
Yeah.
oh, is Mary Kay leaving? Bye, Mary Kay.
Bye, Mary Kay.
Have a good night. But I just thought this was a neat set. And I really wanted these to do the paper flowers.
And if you can't paint with it, you can always just do your makeup.
It's got some neat tools in here. These would be neat for clay, too.
See,
The little balls.
the one that I use all the time to do the 1/8 of an inch on my journals when I'm putting the covers together is a polymer clay tool.
Really? I was just thinking this would be great for scoring on my scoreboard, because it's so many of them in different sizes. The balls at the end.
Right.
But anyway, I thought it was neat. Wow, that is tiny. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? Man. Y'all see that? It's like a blade almost. And it's a brush. That looks like it.
Hello, Miss Keisha.
Well, hey, Keisha. Welcome. How are you, hon? What is up, Keisha, with you being this night owl here lately? Sometimes I can't sleep and I'll sign on at like 2 o'clock in the morning and I'll see where you just signed off. And I'm like, what is she doing?
Night, Kennedy.
You know, that thing with Amy and Keisha where Amy Keisha, can you see Amy? It is the weirdest thing. I have the same problem with Erin. I can't think of her last name right now. Not that it matters, but the same thing. I cannot figure out why I can't see her in chat. Done with my work is all. Well, that's good. Now you can relax, Keisha. Sit back and have a good time. It's Keisha time now. Oh, you do it after the kids go to bed. I gotcha. Ooh, wait, that makes for some long nights, though. Oh, good night, Michelle. Get some rest, hon. Love you, too. Tell Rogerio we said hello.
Night.
Is Kennedy going to bed, too?
Yes, Kennedy's got cheer competition or something.
Oh, okay. Well, good night, baby girl. Sweet dreams. Kennedy, I have checked everything, and I don't have anybody blocked. I don't understand it. Now, Els has like a massive migraine, and she's crafting. I don't see how she does it. I really don't. Thanks for what,
Very carefully.
Kennedy? I know, isn't that weird? I don't know what the deal is. Amy has the same thing with Keisha. And I have it with Erin. Not Erin Klossner, not her.
Crafty Puerto Rican?
No, not her. Clint's sister, Erin.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's weird.
Well, of course I'm going to tell you good night. Good night and sweet dreams.
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Yeah, I had to call out a few of my friends today because of some political crap on my Facebook, and people were kind of like jumping on Kennedy because she was the only one with a differing opinion, and I just me no likey. Even if I don't agree with someone, I don't want a bunch of people jumping on one person like a pack of dogs. Which now they weren't. I've seen people do much worse than what my friends were doing, don't get me wrong, but I could see where it was heading. So I had to head that off at the pass today. I hope nobody was offended, but I just, I don't think that's right. Kennedy's a young girl and she's just learning all this stuff, and I don't want her to be scared off from speaking her mind. So
And
Carla!
Deidre and Carla are here.
Deidre!
Carla, baby, your order's on its way.
Yes, I saw where Carla got to go home today. Carla, are you getting some real food, hon? Did you stop on your way home to get y'all a Whopper or a Big Mac?
Quarter
How's
pound of double cheese. 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, all sesame seed bud.
I was going to say Popeyes, but I'm not sure if they have Popeyes in Minnesota. And if they do, I'm not sure that that would be the best thing for her little belly. Being that she just got out of the hospital. Els,
Yes.
at least 5 people have asked you what you're making. Tell me
Oh,
to shut up so you can answer them.
oh, um, this is my process. I kind of mess with stuff until I get an idea in my head. See, like this, I want to make like I'm thinking about making like a little mini accordion pocket journal for this little sucrets tin. And so I had to go and find this big old roll of really thick butcher paper that I have. I'm probably going to do something with that. And then I got this over at Michael's. They were having their little clearance sale, their blowout sale. And they had these, and I thought they were kind of cute. And there's 2 of them. And so I brought them home to see, kind of what was in them. And it comes with 2 pieces of this cardstock.
Sorry. Is that loud?
It was real loud. And then this piece that's like cut, and some library cards, some tall library cards, and some library pockets, and this accordion thing. And I went, So there's no instructions, no how to assemble things. So I went online to see, and I saw a couple of people that actually did this. And if you're easily offended, people, please don't watch this. Because according to them, you're supposed to do this by putting the piece in the middle and then folding this in thirds like this and putting this piece on the top, which leaves you this garbage hanging out the back. And I thought, that's kind of sucky. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe this way, put it on the outside. Nope, that's sucky too. So this piece, trash. But we're going to figure out what to do with the rest of it. Because I can't just buy stuff and do it the way they want me to.
Yeah, what kind of fun is that?
Well, then they made the pockets all funky and the cards don't actually fit in them properly.
Right.
And I'm like, are you serious here, people? Like, you don't know how to put a pocket together?
Nope, I don't.
Yo, recollections. You're supposed to know how to do this stuff. So I got this thing, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it at this point and how I want to put it together.
I doth sucketh the big one. when it comes to pockets and embellishments. I am the
Oh, good. Then I'll
first to-
send you the other one and you can play with it.
Oh, no. No, that's okay.
Yeah, but this little piece here, this is El Succo. I don't know what the deal is, but this little piece of cardboard they included in here that you're supposed to use to bind this thing together. El Succo. I might just pop some holes in it and put rings in it. But then they pre-taped everything, which I guess is kind of cool. It saves me some tape.
Oh, man, I hate putting that little skinny-ass tape on stuff. It drives me crazy. If they pre-taped it, yes.
So,
These are
I don't
so
know.
cute.
I'm going to mess with it and see what I'm going to make out of it.
This was a
I
bunch
may
of...
make...
Huh?
I may make something, I may not.
Let's see it.
Okay. It is 3 pieces of chipboard. One that's like an inch and a
Yeah.
quarter wide, sliced into thirds, sort of. 2 pieces of flat chipboard, just about a 35-point chipboard. Then there's this piece of paper in there that I guess you're supposed to use the tape to adhere this inside, but they put the tape all the way to the edge, and this thing is smaller, considerably smaller than the chipboard. They have 12 of these library cards, 12 different pockets. By the way, there's 24 sides of the paper they included.
So is that like a tag journal, pocket
It's
journal or something?
It's supposed to be like a library card journal.
That's cute. I've never seen that before.
So I figured I would deconstruct it and figure out what I want to do with it, but I'm probably going to make it into something different. So
It's just my process.
I think it's darling. I've never seen that.
It's how I come up with the stuff that I'm going to put on my videos.
Well, oh, sorry, y'all. I was up at 7 o'clock this morning. I was like, what the hell? Does it piss y'all off when y'all wake up way earlier than you're supposed to? Because I am just not okay with that at all. That's just not supposed to happen. In fact, I take measures to make sure it works. So when it does, I'm like, what the?
Are you already putting together Halloween stuff?
Yep.
That's my girl.
Hey, man. It's after Valentine's Day. It's almost Halloween. Peace on earth, goodwill to men, all that stuff.
Good Gertie. Talk about rushing the season. Okay, so Laura's Halloween packs will be on sale next week.
I am not doing that crap this year. Forget that. That was a pain in my arse. Never again. Love you too, Michelle. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you people? Keisha says she gets up at 6:30 every morning to take kids to school. They don't have a school bus, Keisha. You lay their clothes out the night before, put their lunch money out, tell them if they want a lunch pack to wake their dad up. Tell them to get on the bus, and you just keep sleeping. It's like you don't even have kids. They don't have a school bus? Really? Michelle, well, good gosh, Michelle, you have 4 Christmas trees. I guess you do still have Christmas up. Carla, no. You are not going back to work tomorrow. Oh,
No.
magnet school. Yep. I gotcha. We have those here too. My nephews went to a magnet school. Oh, so Keisha's got the smart kids.
I'm gonna let the dogs in.
Okay. And Deidre says, I wake up at 6:45 a.m. every morning to get my oldest daughter, Cadence, up for school. She gets a ride from her friend to school.
Go to your room.
Carla, listen to me. You are not going back to work tomorrow. They said no work restrictions?
Oh,
Good God Almighty.
okay, sorry.
Well, that's
See, I got around
good.
that when the grandbabies were little. I
Mm-hmm.
made sure that Alex just lived with me,
Mm-hmm.
and then we would go to the school, and they would ask for her address, and she would give them my address, and they would be like, "Well, we have to have proof that you live there." So I would write her a note saying that she lived with me and have it notarized, and then they would go, "Oh, you live with family? That's Title One." So her kids always got free lunch, so I never worried about nothing. I didn't get up in the morning. Uh, I didn't pack no lunches. I didn't put no lunch money.
Well, I was the oldest, so, and my
That
mom
was
was
your
a
job.
nurse. She had
That
to
was your job.
get, well, yeah, she had to be at work at 6:45 every morning. So I had to get up and get, you know, at least help get them on the bus.
Carla, if they overwork you, you call me. We'll have a come to Jesus moment.
Yeah, that's not cool. But my poor mom had hell getting me out of bed. I did not want to get up in the mornings.
My mom used to shake a bucket of ice cold marbles over my bed.
Oh, my mom did worse. She would come in, cut my light on, and turn the air conditioner off in the house.
No, no, no.
Now, I live in Louisiana, y'all. It gets hot.
Frozen marbles
Huh?
chase your
You
ass
should give
around the
yourself
bed.
a couple days to recover and go back to work. I agree, Deidre, but, if if they said she could go back to work, that means she doesn't have a doctor's excuse and she may not get paid. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. It sucks. Besides, if you're sick, you don't want to just sit at home sick. You might as well be at work. You want to be
Wouldn't
at
have to
home
sit at
when you
home
feel
sick.
good.
She could
Huh?
stay here and play with us.
Well, that's true.
She wouldn't have to be alone.
I don't miss the days of getting up early to make lunches and get kids ready for school and get them there. I don't
And
miss it
get
either,
them there.
Michelle. And get them there. Okay.
There just wasn't a period.
Carla says, my job is easy peasy. What most people do in a 3 hours work, I do it over an 8 hour period. I've never had a job like that. I sure wish I had a. Oh gosh, Michelle. I'm scared to ask. Michelle says, I do enjoy teaching my grandson how to respond when his mom tries to get him up. Laugh out loud.
Laura, I'm going to pop out of this video for a second because my screen is pixelating. I'll
Oh,
be right back.
okay. Alrighty, hon. And Deidre says, what do you do, Carla? I think Deidre is thinking about putting her application in. I could be wrong, but. Oh, wow. Yeah, Carla is set up. Okay, Arlene. See you later, hon. We'll be here.
We're always here. We're dependable.
Well, she said she'd be back in a little while.
They call it distribution. It's the mail room. They call it distribution. So, Carla, does that make you a senior distribution engineer?
So, can y'all hear that?
Somebody found a bag of buttons.
Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
Those are all vintage buttons from Carhartt's personal stash. Aren't they beautiful? Some are stuff that I stuck in. She had nothing but old carved and metal buttons in here. And she had it all stuck in this little music box. It has like all these little drawers in it. Watch. How sweet is that?
That is cute.
I love it. Bye. And it's got all these little drawers. Look, more buttons. And me and Kathy, you know, Miss Kathy,
Oh, look, more buttons.
Valente. Me, her, and Christy were in a bidding
Hi, Deborah.
war. Hey, Deborah. Welcome. And unbeknownst to me, Christy and Miss Cat, were fighting over, you know, bidding to send it to me. Now, how sweet was that? Because I about had a cow when I saw all of these gorgeous buttons.
What, ho, slow down. What did you do to your paw?
Huh?
What did you do to your paw?
Oh, I was going through the living room too fast, and my hand was on the wheel of my chair, and I scraped past the corner on the entertainment center, and there's like I didn't break it, it's just like a big knot, and it's like a real deep gouge for that corner, you know. So I'm keeping it covered and trying to keep it from getting infected. I went to the doctor today, and he looked at it, and he doesn't think it's broke or anything, but he was kind of upset about the
Is
gouge.
it just a scratch or is it a hematoma?
Well, it's
Because I
I'm
can
not
see
going
your
to show
hand
it
is
because
swollen.
it's gross. Huh?
But I can see it.
Yeah, it's like a goose egg on my hand, kind of.
Ow, baby, you put ice on it?
No, I put Neosporin and a Band-Aid. But it's not broken. I'm just a klutz.
Curly says slurp, it's better.
Yes, Curly, thank you. It feels much better now.
The healing slurp of Curly.
Curly
Good
made
Lord,
it all better.
My screen is...
Y'all have connection issues. I know y'all knew that already, but just thought I would. So anyway, I have buttons, and I have been wanting buttons, but I wanted like really nice buttons, and these are really nice buttons. So, and then, okay, so Christy does this thing for me. She gets this for me, and unbeknownst to me, I'm like bidding against her, not knowing what she was planning on doing. Well, actually, I got to a certain point and I stopped because I was like, well, hey, Diana. I was like, this is my friend. I'm not going to keep bidding against her and Kat. her and Miss Cat, and so then next thing I know, they're saying that. Well, then I get an email last night because she's like, "Oh, I'm sending you Happy Mail," and I'm like, "You already sent me Happy Mail. You sent me this gift. Stop it." So I'm gonna have to think of something really special for Miss Christie, because I was already gonna send her. Oh, that reminds me, Els, I sent your die cuts out today. You have Happy Mail coming. But I sent a bunch, so save some for the hags.
I am so glad that I reread this statement.
What?
I ish jelly of Laura and the butt.
Oh, butt-uns.
I just saw the first line and I was like, Carla, you got to sing for Laura's butt? Okay. Hi, Diana. Sorry.
She's trying to talk like Stacey Evans now. Buttons. Jenny.
Oh my God. Okay, I have to tell you guys. Somebody sent Amy a box of paper.
Okay.
Which put into one of those big Amazon boxes.
Wow.
And
was it the computer paper?
No, that's not a scavenger.
Oh.
But somebody had sent her like a cake. And we go out to the mailbox. We call it the old lady walk.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went down to the mailbox, the old lady walk, and we opened up this stupid big, fit in.
Wait, Els. Say that again because you like roboted out on us.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so
you got to the box and
we get to the box and the guy is in the back. And they're actually bigger in the back than they are in the front because they have like a lip that goes around.
Right.
So put up the box and Amy goes to take this cardboard and it will not pull.
Wait.
It is jammed up in there.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So she can't get it out of the box.
The cardboard box is like a half an inch bigger than the hole.
What the hell? Why did they cram it in the mailbox?
My mailman has been doing this crap. It is driving us both crazy. So I had to rip the outside box off of it so we could get the case of paper, which made no sense that they put it in a cardboard box because it was in a cardboard box. It was a box in a box. We had to rip this cardboard box into shreds to get it out of the box.
Oh my gosh.
And my regular mail guy broke foot, so we have like replacement guys, and they sucketh badly.
And he says the box was almost exactly the size of the package box. They always send it like, what? That would drive me.
But it was funny because we're both out there going, hover, hover.
Oh God. Mike's probably like, what now?
Yeah.
In his Eeyore voice.
All right, I'm going to fix this cam thing. I'll be right back.
Okay.
This is driving me crazy.
All right. Oh, he was ignoring y'all? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Well, did it tear the paper up or anything? USPS have casuals and they are basically contractors. That's right, Carla. That's exactly right. Because my aunt was a carrier for U.S. Postal Service. Amazon did that to me the other day. I ordered paper and it already comes in a box, but Amazon put the box in another box. Yeah, that's... And, you know, they'll... you know, you order something the size of this, and it comes in a box this big, and you're like, Amazon, really?
Okay, let's see if this holds for a little bit.
I hear ya, but I don't see ya.
I'll be there in a second.
Here's my wipies. It's driving me crazy. I knew I got these suckers, I just didn't know how to put them. And she's back. No, the box of paper, which is very sturdy, was inside another Amazon box stuffed into the larger package box. We have a section of mailboxes on the street, not house delivery. So we just had to rip off the outer box to get it out. Oh, gosh. Hey, Tammy, welcome.
Hi, Tammy.
Good to see ya. Yes, major pain in the ass.
But see, that's not the first time the mailman's done that to us, though. He did it a while back. I got a box, and I don't remember what was in it, but they shoved it into one of those little lockers, and it's because they're just too lazy to walk it up to our door. So they shoved it into the locker, and I went down the first day, and I tried to open that thing, and the key would not work. And I was like, what the? So I hang the key up with a magnet inside the postal box with a note that says, hey, could you move this into a different locker because I can't open this locker. We go back down the next day. Key is still sitting there, and you know it's right in front of their face.
Well, yeah.
Key is still sitting there. The note is still there, and the crap is still in the same locker. So I ended up having to put all my body weight against it to get the key to turn because it was so jammed in.
That's ridiculous.
I'm telling you, these postal workers, they don't give a crap.
Nope, because they're going to get paid regardless. Do you know how hard it is to fire somebody that works for the U.S. Postal Service? It's hard.
See, Arlene's she got it going on. Her mailman brings her stuff to the door.
Yeah. Ours doesn't bring it to the door. But well, sometimes they do. But we have a table out under the garage, and they know that that's where that we want everything to be put. So we can't complain. We're lucky.
Curly, I give them cash tips for Christmas. Okay?
Yep, we do too.
I'm nice to my mail carriers. It's just right now, since my mail carrier broke his foot, he has not been on this route for like 3 months.
Ah, that's the problem. Yep, that's the problem.
He crams phenomenal amounts in there.
Do what?
Arlene says her new guy is a Tetris champion.
Tetris champion of the world.
Ugh.
Yeah, they can stuff them boxes pretty full. But I have to say ours is pretty great. We have a girl that does ours, and of course now there have been times when she has pulled up out there and she's jumped out the Jeep and ran up to the door, pounding on the door going, "Can I use your bathroom?" We're like, "Back there." And she goes running down.
Oh, see, all right, that's how we get it. Michelle gives her mail carrier wine.
Oh. Huh. We never thought of that. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. I finally broke down and bought new blades. And this one doesn't fall out. It stays in the thingy.
It's called a track.
Yeah. Sometimes it pays off not to be quite so cheap. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. No drag marks, nothing. Just cut right through it like butter.
Like butter. Woo!
I can't believe you stick bottles of wine in the mailbox for your guy. I wonder if he drinks it on his route or if he waits till he gets home. Yes, Curly, you've got the right idea. If Hubbard's made cookies to give them, then everything would be all right. They would treat you like goddesses, I promise you.
Sounds to me like somebody's just trying to get cookies out of this. Just saying.
I got cookies. Not Hubbard cookies, but I got cookies.
They better be sugar-free.
I really thought I was getting sugar-free ones. They had sugar-free, but I guess the strawberry ones were not sugar-free. The only sugar-free, I guess, were the chocolate and the vanilla. But I wanted the strawberry.
Bye, Keisha.
Bye, Keisha. Good night.
Girl, me like cookie.
Hey, Sandra. Welcome, hon. How are you?
Sarah. Hags is in the other room tonight because she's taking pictures of her pretty paper.
Oh, is she?
Yes,
She's got a whole new batch of pretties to put in her store.
Well, you know, here's the thing. When you buy paper from her, the picture of the paper that you see is the actual papers that will be in your lot.
Right.
Because she makes sure she takes personal pictures of every lot of paper she puts in the store. So if you order from her, you get that lot of paper.
That is so important because I saw where somebody, hang on, just checking something real quick.
Nope, no stock photos for the Hags.
Nope. Well, you know, somebody last night was selling like kits, but it was just basically the outside of the bag, and you couldn't see. You know, it wasn't like your kits where you stick everything in to where you can see the paper and you can see the tags and you can see the embellishments and all the little goodies that you put in your kits. They're all displayed in the clear bag.
Right.
Well, this wasn't like this, you know, and you couldn't see what was in the kit, and they were $22.
Holy caca.
And I was like, who's going to pay $22 for something that they can't even see what's in the bag, you know?
Amazingly, people will. There are people out there that will.
Yeah, I don't, and you know, if you want to support somebody, hey, I'm all for it. Go ahead. But people underestimate the importance of showing people what you're getting, you know? People want to know where their money's going, what they're getting.
Yes, Amy, the paper was made of God.
No, that's Goddle.
Goddle.
Well, yeah, that's true. And maybe, you know, I could be wrong. They may have been mystery bags. I could totally be wrong. But I'm not one to buy mystery bags. I don't like that. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome. Curly, I have been having the same thing too. I find myself constantly doing that, especially in the mornings, and it drives me crazy. Mine is allergies. I'm not sick or anything. It's just allergies.
I'm not allowed to have allergies. Amy makes me take allergy medicine every day.
Well, see, the other thing is, if I take too much allergy medication, which that means taking it like twice in a row, 2 days in a row,
Yeah.
I get nosebleeds.
Awesome.
So, yeah, everything gives me nosebleeds. I don't know why my damn nose is always bleeding, but I've been that way since I was that little kid, you know. You're all outside playing, it's hot, my face is red, I'm sweaty, I'm chunky.
Your nosebleed kid?
I was nosebleed kid. Yep, I was nosebleed kid. Because my friend Jason, who I grew up with, he would look at me and get this horrified look on his face. And then he would be like, your nose, I gotta go. Because he couldn't stand the sight of blood.
Wham.
Oh, yes, I've done that before, Curly. Doesn't work. Yes, Arlene, I still get them. I've had them my whole life. Only one time was it really bad where it scared me. And I was going through towels and washcloths and had to go have it seen about and get it cauterized and all that.
It's not working out the way I wanted it to.
Are you doing one of those little, what do you call it? Altoid tins?
Yes.
That's gonna be so cute. Did you cut it too big?
No, I wanted to do it like an accordion, like you pull it out and like
Yeah, I
it
totally see it.
opens and like a whole bunch of pockets kind of thing. And it's just, I'm just not, I think I'm going to have to use some kind of lace or something, ribbon to like bring
Do
it
it like a
up.
can of snakes.
Well,
Where
it
it
is kind of
pops
like,
out and hits you in the face.
it is kind of like a can of snakes.
Make them
So
hiss.
put it in there, close it, and then when you open it,
Boop.
pops out.
Yeah.
Sandra says, Els, is that from TM?
No.
Tuesday morning?
No.
What was that?
Well, it was my phone, but man, if I hit my hand one more time, I'm gonna scream. But I can't do that because Els has a really bad headache, and I keep forgetting to be quiet. I'm sorry.
No screaming.
Oh, we're having a cold front move in tonight with widespread rain.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm not going to do the accordion thing because I've thought about that for a while and it's not working for me. So I'm going to put a clip on this and we'll think about it later. I'm just going to cut a tiny, tiny, tiny little journal and put it in here. Okay, I feel better now.
If they had these at Tuesday morning, I'd be happy. But the thing is see, I have to do this the hard way. I made Hubbard go to the store because we have Smart Final here, which is a restaurant supply and like store supply. And so I made him go buy me this, and there's 2 of them, and it was like $10 instead of paying like $6 for 2 at the craft store.
Oh
So I will
gosh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Michelle said she used to get nosebleeds too, but since she divorced the cause, she doesn't get them anymore. I've never seen blue Altoid tins.
They're wintergreen.
Oh, I always get the cinnamon.
What in the heck just happened?
Huh?
No, I just got this really thing.
So you bought a case of Altoids?
I bought a whole case of them, yeah.
I like them, but I don't eat that many of them.
I don't either, but I give them to Mikey, and he just opens them and eats the whole box and hands it back to me.
Oh my God. Mikey.
The boy has no tongue and no stomach at this point.
Mikey. That's my Forrest Gump. Kind of
What
like
is with the music?
Jenny. Huh?
What is with the music?
That is the ever-present loud-ass TV at the Crone compound. Michelle says, we are survivors, Curly.
Deborah says she takes meds all day, and she was nosebleeds girl too. And then she had some old lady say something like, if I believe, then she hit me in my forehead and I stopped bleeding. All right, Lady Wolf, why are you not talking to us? Get your butt in
she's
here.
She's being quiet tonight.
She's being very quiet tonight. She hasn't said anything since she first came in the room.
I can't find it in that mess.
And I know you're still here.
What mess, Sandra? Send who a picture? That's funny. Never heard of that. She scared the blood out of her. If I could only find somebody that could have done that to me once a month, I'd have been a happy girl. Oh my God, I'm cramping. Believe. Oh, it went away.
Deborah, can you hit me, please? Be healed, I said. Be healed, demon who causes those nosebleeds.
May the power of Christ compel you.
Tell me your name, demon.
Evil be gone.
Ow, my head hurts. Oh.
Kat says, you know you're tired when you see a comment you have to think to yourself, did I really type that? Laughing my ass off. Oh, you were going to send a pic of your tin. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, please, somebody help me with this thing.
So I got this cutting die. So now I have to, I'm going to have to do something with this too. I bought it to make something and I don't remember what I bought it for.
What kind of die did you get?
It's like this little thing for cutting for spirals, but it's like a small one. It only has 5 holes in it.
Let's see.
Here's
I just tossed it.
Oh, it'll be right back. The problem is that I order stuff because I get like these great ideas in my brain, and then I order stuff, and then when it gets here, I forget why I did that.
Yep, because it takes so damn long for some of it to get here.
No, Amy says, no. I can say, we need to go to Michael's, and we'll go over there, and I will pick something up.
And between Michael's and the house?
And I forget what I was going to do with it.
Well, now, Els, that's a shame. That is a complete and utter shame. Well, I got...
Not you, Amy. You're the evil we love.
I got this die. I thought it was beautiful. Y'all see it? Yeah, you see it. And it's useless. It does not cut. I thought, okay, well, maybe I'm using too thick of a paper. Nope. It basically embosses. Pissed me off. But even when I feel of it, it doesn't feel as raised as normal. Woo, that's a happy doggy. Yes, Elizabeth. She needs to write stuff down.
Yes,
Is
I know.
Kat gonna
Outside.
have
We're
another
going.
flip through?
Get out.
Finish the. Oh, she did a Cinderella journal. Yes. So we should be expecting a flip through when, Kat? I know not tonight, obviously. Maybe by this coming weekend?
If I put a list together, I'll forget what I did with the list.
I told her to keep a list yesterday and she told me to shut the hell up with my logic. Yes, that's Els.
I
I've met
did
her.
not.
I've met you. I could totally hear that coming out of your mouth.
Hi, Esther. But I did not say it. I just looked at her like that.
Hey,
Shut
Esther.
the hell up.
See, you didn't have to say it. You said it with your eyes.
Oh, wait. Els, scroll up. Els,
Hey, Carla.
Yes, I need a little journal to write things down.
Oh, are you off tomorrow, Kat? Seems like you're always working.
Lady Wolf says she's playing with her new toy. She got all kinds of distracted. She can't die, cut, and type all at the same time. She needs another arm.
Oh, she got it today. How exciting. No wonder she's so distracted.
Hello, Miss Carla V.
Michelle says, I have to keep my list on my phone now. The last list I left ended up in my art journal glued to it. Yeah, I keep all of mine in my phone too. Oh, you're off on Sundays and Wednesdays. Okay. Well, good.
Well, Amy and I get the pure joy of having Hubber home for 4.5 straight days.
Oh, wow. He's taking some time off, huh?
He's taking a half day tomorrow, and then he's off on Thursday, and he's going to take Friday PTO, and then he's off Saturday and Sunday. So we get the pure joy of listening to Eeyore mope around the house for 4.5 days.
Oh, but he'll make cookies. That's what's important.
Lady Wolf says she got it. She got it yesterday, and she has over 100 little die cuts of fairies flying around her room.
I saw that. I was going to read it too, but she is
I just
having
got to
fun.
put that up. I got to put that up.
Endgame and Homecoming tomorrow night? I don't know what that is. I know this sounds corny, y'all, but I'm dying to see the Harrison Ford movie, the Call of the Wild. I love those kind of movies.
But how many times can we remake Call of the Wild?
I know, but this one looks good. It really does. And Harry's back. Hello, Harry. Hello, handsome boy.
You know he can't hear you right now.
Oh, they're Marvel movies. That's why I have no clue what they are. I like Harrison Ford too. I've liked Harrison Ford since the 70s when Star Wars came out, and I thought Han Solo was the best looking man I had ever seen. Now he looks more like a Shar-Pei. Yes, Jack London. I love that book. I read it in elementary school too and absolutely loved it. Now I will make mermaids. I'm so glad Lady Wolf is having fun with that. You know what, Lady Wolf? When I just want to relax and not think about anything, just do, I cut dies. I love cutting dies. Yes. Now, I do like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, so this one's
I'm with
just
you,
for
Curly.
Amy. This one's just
Huh?
for Amy. This one's just for Amy. I'm hooked on a feeling.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Welcome. Hadn't seen you in a while, hon. How's your dad doing? How are you? Laura, you just made me scared. How did I make you scare your dog, Michelle? She's magic, Sandra.
Hello, Karen.
Wait, where is Karen? I don't see a Karen. Oh, hey, Karen. There you are. How are you?
Welcome to the insanity.
Kat, I'll cut you some dyes out, hun. Just let me know what you want. I have a bunch. I'm doing some for I just did a bunch for Els, and I'm gonna have to send her some more because I got more dyes in after I sent her the ones I sent her. And I'm doing some for Christy, and I will do some for you. Michelle says it's all quiet here, and then all of a sudden you ladies make me really laugh out loud. My dog jumps and looks at me. Sorry, puppy. Didn't mean to make you jump. I can't remember what I was watching one night. I don't remember what I was watching, but somebody's dog barked in the background. It might have been Els. I don't know. We might have been on the... I don't know. Anyway, somebody's dog barked, and it scared my cat so bad she fell off the back of the couch and got wedged between the wall and the couch. And I was like, oh, because, you know, she's a fluffy girl. She's my cat.
She's a little fluffy.
And Carla says, Witchy, what dyes do you have? Oh, Lord, Carla. Oh, I have a lot. I know y'all just did that dye swap in the poodle pack, but I just didn't have time to. Michelle says, how do you get the paper out of some of those dyes? Okay, Michelle, this is what Janie and Els told me. And I did not pay attention. I didn't think it was a big deal, but trust me, it's a big deal. If you will take, alrighty then. Hags, behave. She's being mean. If you take a dryer sheet and run it through your dye machine with your dyes, it will make the paper come out so much easier. It really will. Now, yeah, you can always use the pokey tool, but for some of the really, because I love the really ornate, intricate dyes.
Yes, Deborah, a fabric softener sheet.
Yes, a fabric. What did I didn't say that?
You did. You said a dryer sheet.
Oh, well, yes, fabric softener sheet. It's amazing how well it works. No, you don't. Hey, Janie. Welcome. But I
need to do it every. If you do it like 4 or 6 times,
it
will help.
It makes a huge difference because I kept having problems. It was taking me forever to get them out of the dyes, and I was like, what the hell? And then I remembered what Janie and Els both told me, the same exact thing, and it worked like a charm. So Jody says, I get to pack up some crafty stuff to go back. I'm thinking about making a map journal. Oh, that would be cool, Jody. I love maps.
Very cool, very cool.
And Janie says, I am separating die cuts. Ugh.
Yes, Jody, wax paper will work.
Now, see, somebody told me wax paper will mess them up. It clogs them up.
After a while, the wax will build up on them, and you have to clean them. The other thing that you can do...
Miss you too, Janie.
The other thing that you can do with them, and it's important, guys, you kind of make your plates last longer. Get an old toothbrush. And first off, only ever once.
I'm sorry.
So
You're.
Sorry.
I heard
Only.
Yeah, it's being weird.
Only. So when you build your sandwich, always use the same plate on the bottom that you have your blade going in, and then your top plate, rotate it. So you're going to cut front and back of one plate as it warps. But what's really important is the one that you cut into. About 1 month, depending upon how much you use it, put a little mild soap on, get an old toothbrush out, and just go to.
Really?
Yes, because your little bits and pieces caught in this plate.
No, Janie, I have not. I have to save up for that.
But you're going to end up with like little pieces of other paper stuck to your die cut. And if it starts to warp, you can run these under nice hot tap and then put like a heavy jug of water on top to press them down and back out. So just in order to keep ever, cut on one plate, using the other one for the pressure. And then when they start to bow,
water, mine's bowed big time.
Put a gallon of water on top.
Wait, put a gallon of water.
Yeah, because it's just enough weight to cool it down. Like
gotcha.
Perfect down, let that there for a while. You take it out, that bow will go away. But you got to heat them up first. Because this.
Wait, where are you going, Janie? She says, "Be right back." Going right now. You got to have one. Janie, who's she talking to? Sandra, Cat. I can't remember her. Okay, y'all are going too fast for me. The chat's moving really fast. Jody has maps from Asia. Well, Laura, right? I still haven't gotten one. They're a little pricey. What? Oh, those precision things that Janie was talking about?
Yes, the precision base plates.
And yes,
cracking is normal. So, Lady Wolf, if you hear cracking coming out of your machine, that's normal. Your machine will not take the die with the plate. It's too thick.
Janie going to buy you the plate. No, Janie, don't you, Janie. Do not do that. Is she still in here? Janie Seals, do not do that. Well, did Els leave again? We lost her.
I'm back.
Oh, Janie. Girl.
With Janie, if you're gonna have toys, you should have all the best toys.
Well, thank you, Janie, but you really did not have to do that. Oh my gosh.
I'm getting yelled at from the other room.
For what? Why are you take that off? I'm tired of seeing Amy say FULs. Michelle is refreshing. Janie says, yes. I know. Janie is too sweet. And Sandra says, Karen saved my brain. Who is Karen? Karen is it Montoya or Montana that was in here? Montoya, that's it. Janie, you have a beautiful... Yes, she does, Karen. Too beautiful. No, you must have it or you will go nuts. Jody, are you flying home or are you driving? Because if you're driving, stop at all the little You know, when you cross a state line, stop at their little places and there's tons of maps. Oh, love you too, Janie. Sandra says, Karen, and a beautiful face. Yes, she is beautiful inside and out. But I would say there was a lot of that going on in this room here.
Yes, Deborah, you can use old cutting mats, the old self-healing cutting mats. I've used those.
An old cutting mat. Huh.
Yeah, you know, like my big cutting mat that I use when I use my razor knife.
Uh-huh.
You can cut those down to the right size, and they're just the right thickness. You might have to use a little bit of craft foam with it, but you can use those to cut with too. If your plates, if you're cleaning your plates and you absolutely need to cut some dies out, it will work in a pinch.
I did not know that. Help, I need help on cutting movers and shakers. What are movers and shakers? Like the little shaker tag things? Oh, Jody says, I have one. Some every state in the U.S. Well, then it sounds like you need to make a map journal, Jody. Carla says, I am sorry. Michelle says, I need to order squishy and the thud and knock plates and the precision plate. Oh, you've been watching the same lady that Janie told me to watch. I can't think of her name, but she... she has that laugh.
Arlene, I can recommend if you really want the kind that, is the one, the Vagabond 2. Just upgraded the motor and everything on this thing. It's got a brand new motor, a drive on, lasts longer. It is literally the touch of a button to make it.
Els loves her Timmy machine.
I love Vagabond 2.
She loves her Timmy machine.
No.
Her Timmy machine.
I don't know what about my Vagabond 2. Love this thing. Love it.
Sorry. Yes, it's Tim Holtz.
No, it's not.
You are correct, Curly. Bing, 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 bing. Curly wins cookies.
No.
Yeah, they look really cool. But
if
they
you look very carefully,
a good job.
You will see that his name does not appear anywhere on this device. You said titty machine.
Too noisy. Diana, is the Vagabond too noisy? I don't know. It kind of is noisy.
All right. We'll run one and see.
Right, Hags. It's still a Timmy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, his name is not on it. I need a dot.
Lady Wolf wants to know, how big is the Vagabond cutting surface? Honestly, I don't think it is much bigger than, it's the standard 6 inch, isn't it?
It's 6 inches wide.
See?
And
all men are the same. About 6
9 inches. 6 by 9.
Oh, well, maybe not. Sorry.
All right, let me get a die. I'm gonna get my hand.
Well, at least somebody got what I was saying, but I digress. I'll be good. I'm sorry. Make it, Arlene, make it. I don't want to be alone in the inappropriateness corner. Then it's
All right.
best to get a Gemini for the big dies. I have a big shot, and it's I thought about splurging and getting the plus, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because all the dice that I've gotten fit perfectly well on mine. Carly says some men get confused between inches and centimeters. Yes, they do, Carly.
That's why you got to take a ruler in with you. Straighten them out.
And Jody says you never know how much you will miss crafting until you have to go without doing much for over 5 months. Oh, yes, I do, Jody. Yes, I do. And Arlene says Else has a Timmy thing that is only about 6 inches and works with the touch of a button. And Janie says I got the pipes big dies. Huh. Do you have the plus, Janie? Okay, I know what I want to ask y'all while I have everybody here. And Els is
Mhm.
tinkering with Timmy's stuff. Um, I have been seeing and hearing stuff about smush papers. What the hell is that? Somebody tell me what that is.
Freeze on it.
Does it? Cause Janie, is that smushing the? Uh,
Noise.
hmm?
It's right up underneath the mic.
What is?
I should plug it in.
Yeah, plug it in. I think it would probably work better.
Will, if I plug it in.
Mm-hmm. Yepper,
All right,
yepper.
let's hear the noise.
Oh, he's grinding. Timmy's grinding. Timmy's grinding. Timmy's grinding.
So that's the noise it makes. And now I'll be here
Where
for 20
you
years picking this die out.
eco-dyed flowers. Okay, that's what Janie was doing. And Hag says, I'm finally figured it out. I'll do on Wednesday. I'm just slow getting there. It's where you take the marker insides and smushing them together. What? Hey, Kristen, welcome. How are you, hon? How are you doing? Did you ever make a journal, Kristen? And if so, which kind did you make? Mm-mm. Oh, you were squishing. I'm talking about smooshing. Or wait, huh? Yeah, Amy, Michelle. Yep. Smush paper is using plastic sheet cover and add markers on the plastic, then squirt water on the plastic, and then pressure. Oh, okay. Thank you, Carla.
It's the stuff we used to do when we were kids, only now they're making fancy tools for it.
Hmm. So far, I'm seeing markers and, well, hell, I've done that before. Hell, I did that 40 years ago.
I told you. All right, let me get this die out of here.
Well, I was asking about that, Janie, but yours aren't fake. Yours are real hibiscus. I never did see them. Okay, now someone tell me why. Why what, Carla? You can also use ink pads. And Hag says, have a good night, ladies. Now I'm really out. Good night, Hag. Sweet dreams. Okay, Janie, thank you. I would love to see them. Oh, why smush papers? I guess because it's fun. It was fun when I did it as a kid. I had forgotten about it, but it was messy.
And when you're a kid, anything messy is fun.
And Deidre says to use in journals, Carla. And everyone is telling Amy good night, sweet dreams.
Michelle, you could probably cut about two two pieces of paper, depending upon how thick they are.
Hey, Brenda. Welcome.
Hey, Brenda.
Oh, doing taxes. Did y'all figure out who did the video about cutting dies without a machine earlier? Kristen says she's been cutting dies all day for the swap. In case y'all don't know, the Patreon poodles are having a die swap. So many things to do with paper. I'll play with sprays. So now everybody's telling Brenda hello.
Sorry,
And some are still telling Amy good night. It's Faithful Designs by Christy. She was the one doing die cuts without a machine. Was she using like a marble?
That doesn't work.
Well, how was she doing it?
Pasta machines work.
Well, yeah, I could see a pasta machine working. So marble, I wouldn't want to mess up my marble rolling pin though. Well, not mine, it's my aunt's. It's very nice.
Yeah, the bone folder. Yeah.
She used a bone folder?
Yeah, you just rub it.
Oh, I bet that is pretty, Carla. Farrington. Bone folder worked in the video. Seems like it'd tear up your bone folder. I like my boner.
I knew that was going to come out.
She said you needed a good thick one. Well, don't we all? I'm sorry.
Don't make me laugh. My head hurts.
I'm sorry, Els.
Oh. Great.
And Carla Farrington says, smush paper's the best thing I have crafted lately. You're making me snort. And Lady Wolf says, I knew that would get a laugh as soon as I got send. As soon as she hit send. Oh, that was hilarious, Arlene says. And Deborah says, don't you tear up your dies when it rolls up? Yes, I snorted. Oh, gosh. Making me tear up, y'all. Dang. I'm going to have to start warning my dog when Laura is on.
Y'all are so bad. Now, what the heck am I going to do with this stupid die cut?
In my defense,
yes, ma'am.
Lady Wolf knew exactly where my head would go when she said that.
You know there is no defense for you, right?
There's always a defense. The prosecution may not buy it, but there's always a defense. If the die don't fit, you must acquit. Sorry. Carla says that's why I wear earbuds. Elsa's screen is blurry. Yeah, Els is having problems with her internet. It's kind of in and out. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Those are the kind I love with the intricate. That's a big one. Arlene says, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. It's not your fault, is it, Arlene?
No, this is not in my shop. This is one that I will cut for you and send you the cuts, Michelle. But this die itself is not in. I think this one's like wholesale to me. I think this one's like $7.
Sandra says, cool. Looks like a dream thing. Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. But I do have to tell you guys, I do have some more dies coming in that my supplier had sent me some cuts from, and they're gorgeous. And so I do have new dies coming in probably the next week or so.
Brenda says the video using a bone folder to cut out dies was Faithful Designs by Christy, aired Valentine's Day. She says she owns several bone folders and uses one for cutting dies. Well, you know what? There are a lot of people who just can't afford to go run out and buy a die cutter, and that's a game changer right there. If you can cut dies without a machine, that's awesome. Lady Wolf says she'll buy some dies of that. Els, did you see that?
I did. I'm going to go ahead and post
says,
that
not
link.
for children, please.
I'm going to go ahead and post that link for anybody who's interested.
And y'all go look at her dangles, too. She has some pretty ones. I had several that I love, the little owls, and I love the scullies. You have a handheld die cutter? I've never heard of such a thing.
No, you know what? I saw it. I saw that on a scavenger. Carla, is it the one that's like the press? Like you hold it in your hand and press it? Because like I saw one, and I don't remember who it was by, but it was like plates.
Lady
you put
Wolf.
the plates in, and then you squeezed it. Yeah, I saw that. It was on one of my scavengers, but they only had like one set of plates for it. I was like, I'm gonna have a hard time trying to find more plates for this thing.
Arlene.
Oh, good Lord.
She says, my caregiver saw the little thing I did the other day on Amy's Macabre Mixed Media. Now she thinks I need to see a counselor. Sheesh.
Yes, Carla, that's it. The crafty cuts.
Quick cuts?
It's called crafty cuts. It's like a hand press. It's got like a lever on it, and you put the little plates in, you put the paper in, and then you push down on the lever, and it cuts it. It's like the old Sizzix machine, but handheld.
So,
like, you remember the first Sizzix, the big red heavy machine?
No.
Before your time, but back in the day, Sizzix, what became the Big Shot, started out, and that's why we have the big thick dies. It was a press machine. You would put the paper in on top of you'd load in a cartridge with whatever you wanted to cut, and then you would press down on this handle that was like a hydraulic handle. You'd press down on it, it would cut it out.
Cute. Well, Carla said if you can afford dies, you can afford a die cut machine, but I disagree with that because it's a hell of a lot easier to go on AliExpress and, for instance, Irina, Fun Life on a Budget, she allows herself $5 a week on AliExpress, and I think it's awesome that she has that kind of discipline. But she goes on there once a week and she buys what she can with $5, and it's almost always stamps or dies. And, you know, when you buy a dye machine, you got to come up with the money to buy the dye machine. Then you still have to buy dyes. So, to me, if you can start out buying the dyes first and collecting those so that you'll have them to cut when you can save up the money to get a dye machine. Yeah, they're cheap, especially if you go on AliExpress. I know there's people that say, oh, they're blah, 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 blah. I know. I think what art is in the eye of the beholder. Who is anyone to say that something isn't art?
Listen, my art degree says whatever you want to look is art. If
Yeah.
you want to look at it.
Welcome back, Lady Wolf.
Yes, Brenda, they're absolutely wonderful for crushing bottle caps.
You ladies are ingenious. Janie says, I have 25 dyes from AliExpress. I bet I do too.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we go to B
That's right,
Corner
Kat. Save
Express.
your money for the big things.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle says, I go to Be My Crafty Corner Express. I mean, that's it. You know, why go to Joann's or Michael's and spend $20 for a dye when you can go to Be Ma's Crafty Corner, you can go to Alley. The only thing is, I get really
I think Stacy
aggravated.
has dyes too, doesn't she?
She does. Stacey Evans has dyes. And y'all, they're so much cheaper, and you don't have to wait. Vova and Wish? I've never heard of Vova. And I hate Wish. I do not like Wish at all.
Well, Wish is actually AliExpress.
Holy crap.
So
I probably have 2,000 dyes and only had problems with 2, and they replaced them. And Michelle says I own 9 dyes now. Lady Wolf has one in her area for 5. I bought 3 from Stacy, the cool shaped ones. And Kristen says, I never used my red Sizzix crusher. That must have been a little bit more of a powerful
hi,
machine.
Hubbard.
Hi, baby.
Hey, Hubbard.
Say hi to the ladies.
Hi, ladies. Where's your partner in crime?
In your room.
That die cut with her showed with a
That's
piece of white
awesome,
paper
Lady
behind
Wolf.
it. I said that die cut would be better shown with a piece of white paper behind it.
Oh, I'm not showing it. I'm trying to get my camera to focus.
Oh.
It keeps going out of focus. This is at least holding it to focus.
Mike, they've seen enough. She's already had a couple of orders for it, so it's all good.
Why is all this stuff over here?
Yes, Elizabeth, the ones that they have for the
Fabric
die
die
cutting for
cutters?
fabrics, they do work. You can retrofit them to work on paper cutting dies.
I was able to. I don't use it, but I can. Wow. Isn't it amazing what crafters can figure out on their own? I'm just so impressed with y'all because women are ingenious. They really are.
What happened over here?
I have almost every machine on the market, but I still go back to my AccuCut machine. It costs a lot, but there ain't a die out there I can't cut. Huh, I've never heard of that. Probably because it was expensive, so my eye just jumped right over it. Can my
Lady
little one
Wolf?
cut fabric?
Yes, you can with the thin dies. You would be able to cut a piece of fabric, but very thin fabric, nothing heavier than like broadcloth, shirt weight cotton.
So
like for a
not
dress
felt?
shirt. No, I don't think it'll cut through felt. It might,
Okay.
the thin felt, like the craft
Mm-hmm.
felt, but not like the bolt felt.
Yeah. Have to pay cash for everything.
Janie, when are you going to get that thing out and use it?
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
How long? 3 years. Yeah, it's been in there 3 years. You thought I was bad, Els.
She
And I've
dusted
heard a
it.
lot of people. Hmm?
She's like, dusted it yesterday. Yes, Arlene, somebody did throw poop on a painting and called it art. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
My name is
Yeah,
Elle.
some.
I'm a paperaholic. I haven't touched paper in 0.10 seconds.
Did y'all see a few months ago where some idiot taped a banana to a wall and called it art? And they made this huge deal out of it, and some dude off the street just walked up and grabbed the banana and ate it.
No.
I thought it was hilarious. And they were like, oh! And I was like, oh, come on, people. It was a banana.
There's no telling what people will call art.
Oh. Brenda's telling us the history of AccuCut. It was first sold to schools. Teachers would cut out large letters and shapes for classroom bulletin boards. Then they opened the market to crafters. Jody says, I wish I had a Tuesday morning near me, an hour and 45 minutes to 3 hours away from me in Michigan, and 2 hours from my dad's place in Georgia. No, that's too far to go.
Janie says she's going to use it within the next month. She promises.
I think there should be some sort of scan and cut unboxing ceremony, Janie. She says, okay, note made.
Oh. Well, baby, guess what?
It is that time.
It is that time, sweetie.
Yeah, it went fast tonight. I do, Michelle, but I don't drive, so, well, it's not near me. It's 20 minutes from me, but hey, Sue, you're here just in time to hear me say goodbye. But lucky for you, Els is going to be back on in about an hour for her late night lunatic show. If you're familiar with Sizzix's original thick dies on my AccuCut, you can fit 11 dies on the platform at once. Wow. That's impressive. I need new tactics for shopping at TM. Oh. Okay, ladies. Well, it was fun, as usual. But it is time for me to go. I left the house today for the first time in about a month. And I am whooped.
Did it beat it out of you, babe?
Huh?
Did it beat it out of you?
Yeah. You know, you get used to staying home and you go out. Just going in and out of the van, you know, making several stops wears me out sometimes. So, but anyway, I'll be fine. I'll sleep good tonight. That's what matters. But y'all have a wonderful evening. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Good night and sweet dreams. And now it's time for Els to say goodnight. And go see Els if you're still up. She'll be up with Late Night Lunatics.
All right, guys, we are out of here. We appreciate you guys coming by. I am posting for the Late Night Lunatics right now. In about 1 hour at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 10, 11, and 12 across the country. We'll be up for some Late Night Lunatics. Just me and a few of my closest weirds hanging out, having a little conversation. Hopefully, get my camera straightened out before then. And I'll see you guys then.
Something happened.
What's the matter?
Are you looking at YouTube?
No.
It says this video is unavailable.
Oh. Well, I'll go in and
Are we
fix
still
that.
broadcasting?
Yes.
That's weird.
It's very, very weird. Let me fix it. Let me see. I will see what is wrong. Take a look at that. How's that? Better?
No. Still says this video is... Maybe it's me. Maybe mine.
Maybe it doesn't like you.
Maybe my laptop caught a virus from your laptop.
All right, guys, we love you. Do us a favor if you haven't done so. If there's somebody in the box you don't know, go by their channel. Go ahead and hit that red button. Subscribe. Show them some love. Give them a little support, okay? We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.